All right, hey, good morning to you. This is Santos Rolon Jr. here on Next Level Consulting. Once again, as I feel inspired, I make videos for you out there that are watching my videos and are constantly on my channel. I hope that you're constantly on my channel, at least watching my videos and learning something. Today, as I feel inspired, I was thinking on something very strong this morning. I wake up every morning with passion in my heart to share, to motivate, to encourage, not just to motivate though. You can eat a good breakfast and get motivated with that. You can listen to a great song and get motivated with that. You can watch a funny video. There's many ways to get motivated. My desire, my passion is not so much to motivate, but to create a long-lasting progress that goes on, growth, because that's what we all need is growth. We need to go from A to B and from B to C and from C to D. And that's just the way that life needs to be for us if we want success, if we want to have a better daily living. Now, I was thinking on this topic because yesterday I was talking to a gangster. I'm the type of person that loves interviewing people. I love meeting new people. I love asking questions. I just like people in general. I just want to help. I've been able to get the victory over many areas in my life, and I'm still working on myself by the grace of God, and I'm very grateful for that. But the truth is that I've been able to get breakthroughs, and I've been reaching out through videos. I'm writing a book. I'm, doing other ways of branding myself and getting out there, but it's not an easy thing. One thing that I find is that a lot of people just don't know who I am, and a lot of people don't believe in me because they don't know who I am. And some time ago, that would discourage me, but I've come to the realization that I can't be discouraged, and I'm not going to beat myself up anymore. I believe in myself. And the reason why I believe in myself is because I've had a lot of great input from coaches and mentors and educators. And I continue to do this every single day. Every single day. It's a matter of a choice for you and for myself. Now, I was talking to this gangster last night, and you can be pretty intimidated when you stand in front of a taller person than yourself who almost sounds like a robot. He's got that street language and that tough guy mentality, and he's tattooed all over, and you can obviously see that he's into gangs, or at least was into gangs. This young man, I'm not going to mention his name. I just listened to him for quite some time, and we were talking. Actually, we met at a dentist's office, and I approached him outside as he was leaving. I just started interviewing him a little bit. And as I listened to him, I was kind of just thinking about what he was sharing with me. This language, this lingo, this street mentality mindset that he still had. Obviously he's trying to make good of himself. He's trying to recover himself from prison life and street life and whatever else have you. And he shared some stories with me. Again, I'm not going to talk about this young man here and his what he was sharing with me, but I'm using him as an example that if we're not careful, we can become programmed to become just like a robot, a street robot. And we talk that lingo, we think that those thoughts, and we behave that way because that's how the mind works. And I was just thinking earlier today, I was thinking, how in the world do we change ourselves when we've been so programmed to just think a certain way for so long? We've been programmed for negativity ever since our childhood, and then we run the streets, and basically the programming just continues on and on. And again, like this young man that I was speaking to yesterday, we end up we end up sounding almost like a robot. And I was just thinking, well, if our minds are so programmed, then it's so difficult for many people. They continue on that road of violence and drug addiction or alcohol addiction, which is basically the same thing, or womanizing and or prostitution or whatever it is, too much TV, too much chasing money. There's people out there that are miserable, that have a lot of money, and they're just totally miserable because they're chasing money. That's all that they have in their mindset. Well, the fact is that you can change your life. The fact is that you can change your ways. Is it going to be easy? I would probably be lying to you if I said that it was easy. But I do know that it takes a decision. You have to make a conscious decision if you want to change your life. I talk a lot about experiences in my videos. I talk about rituals. I talk about different things that we can do on how to live a victorious life, on how to live a championship life, on how to be completely happy, have inner joy every single day. But all of that will not work if you have not made a decision to want to change. You have to make a solid decision, and that's where it starts. A decision that is well calculated, that is exactly what it is that you want. You want change. You want to do things differently. You want to progress. You don't just want motivation. You want success, and you want progress in your life. And a decision is, I'm really talking about the decision in this video that I'm going to keep as short as possible, because that's where it starts. That's the foundation. Or you can continue, being programmed in your mindset and reinstating those beliefs continually by talking and by doing the same thing and by associating with the same people and basically just doing everything that you do on a daily basis. Or you can make a solid decision and think about what you truly want in life. Think about what you've been doing and where that's going to get you. We have to think where that's going to get us. And the bottom line is, it all boils down to a decision, a solid decision that you want change and you're willing to do whatever it takes to reinforce that decision that you've made. Make that decision today. You come across this video, you're watching some of my videos, I would encourage you to check out my library here on Next Level Consulting, but make a decision. If you're not happy with yourself, if you're not happy where you are in life, if you know that you're headed in the wrong direction, make a decision and then reinforce that decision with information, with coaches, with mentors. And if all you have is a smartphone, use Google. Use my website or my YouTube site here and watch the videos that I'm posting almost on a daily basis. It's not about me, but it's about the message that I'm bringing forth. So that's what I wanted to talk about today, that solid decision that you have to make. Maybe you're sitting on the fence and thinking about it, and you've been thinking about it for a long time, and you've just recently come across this video. Make that decision, reinforce it with the right, like I say in some of my other videos, the food for champions. And remember, it's in the paradigm area. The upstairs is where you need to really reinforce that decision. Your thoughts, the way you speak to yourself, who you associate with, all boils down to reinforcing that decision that you're about to make today. So I encourage you, make that decision, change your life, make progress, and stay motivated. This is Santos Rolon Jr. here on Next Level Consulting. Comment below, subscribe to my channel. There'll be information in the comment section. If you want to connect with me, maybe do a one-on-one. You need a speaker for a small group or a big group. I'm willing to stand up on a stage and speak to thousands if need be. That's just the way that I am. I'm here to serve. As a leader, I'm here to serve. So I'll see you at the top. Remember, if thoughts are leading you somewhere, if you don't like where they're leading you, make a decision.